Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com, CRO COIN, and take a look at the overall crypto market because we are seeing some explosive moves, guys, and we want to talk about that. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. So first things first, guys, we are on day 18 of proposing to Crypto.com to market, buyback, and burn CRO COIN with a percentage of quarterly profits. It's important we emphasize on that. The CRO fam is strong. I know we are making progress. Fortune favors the brave. Guys, we need to keep being noisy. I know that as time goes on, people will feel like they're getting beaten up and it's hard to get their point across to Crypto.com and it's not worth it. But if we keep trying, we can do it, guys. So let's keep pushing this message. Go follow me at 333 Blacksea, and let's get this proposal in front of Chris Marszalek and Crypto.com. So right now, Bitcoin is trading just barely below $65,000. We did reach all the way up to 66,000 last night, which is absolutely insane after seeing such a long sideways consolidation, which, to be honest, we are still in the consolidation. We are still in that channel. But that being said, coming up from 52,000 to 66,000 in less than a month is absolutely insane. I want to take a look at monthly returns as well because it is something pretty funny to look at and potentially something that is going to give us some data for the future months to come for this cycle. Bitcoin dominance trading at 53.86% when you exclude stablecoins, basically 55.86%. And guys, I'm going to be honest, I think that Bitcoin dominance is topped out for now until Bitcoin does make that break for new all-time highs or a lower low. But as of right now, it's leaning more and more towards higher highs. But we're going to be paying very close attention to that to see if that actually plays out. But the probability is leading towards higher highs. So, Bitcoin monthly returns. What if I told you in July, earlier this July, this was minus 11%, and now we are at plus 3.45%. Absolutely insane. The probability and statistics were on our side. I was saying, guys, the past 4 Julys, not past, but out of the last 11 Julys, 4 of them were bearish. And I said I liked the probability that July would be bullish, and well, definitely shaked everybody out in the beginning. Had some of that June bearishness bleed into July, but now we're starting to recover, so it's very nice to see that. And that's very good for CRO COIN. That's very good for altcoins. It's very, very good, guys. The question is, how much longer do we have in this cycle? And I'm going to take a quick look at that shortly. But first things first, I want to say, if you can get me to 500 followers on Instagram by Sunday, I will give away $1,000 worth of CRO COIN to one of you guys, or Caw, or Mery, any Cronos memes, any crypto really. But I want to give back to you guys. I really appreciate your support. So go follow me at 333 Blacksea on Instagram. So let's take a look at CRO COIN. CRO COIN bounced beautifully off of this yellow support line at 0.0830 cents. I've been talking about this level. I said, first things first, I said above here, if we broke below this 10-cent level, we were headed down to that 0.0830 cent level, and this is a very, very key support level, which we held and bounced off of beautifully, and now we're heading back to that 10-cent level, which I do think is kind of the target here. I really do expect either we hit it, reject off, and resume through, or we hit it and reject off, and Bitcoin comes down. So it really depends on if Bitcoin wants to play nice here. So we're going to be paying close attention to that, guys. And where's Bitcoin at right now? Bitcoin, well, I'll tell you what. The weekly on Bitcoin looks very nice. Looks very nice. I don't really like that candle, the big wick like that. But it has been quite wicky behavior in this channel. So I'm not going to be too concerned about that. That being said, I do expect momentum to the upside here, guys. I really do. I do think that we are looking at a target of, especially if we close weekly above 64,000, 65,000, we probably head our way up to the top of this channel at $70,000, 72,000 even. Then when we reach that, the real question is, do we break through or do we bounce down and continue this long consolidation leading into October, November? It's very important that we pay attention to these time frames because guys, you need to listen to this. If we break out above 72,000 here, say in August, I'm going to flip around. When we were back here around the halving, I was saying, guys, if we make new highs off of this low right here and we head down to, say, 90 or 100,000 back in May, I was saying, guys, I think that the cycle is going to be a lot shorter than people expect. I said if we come down, then I expect that the bull market all-time high for this cycle, the macro cycle top, is going to be much higher, but it's going to be a lot later. The bull market's going to be later. And right now, if we don't make new highs with this move on the weekly, and we just test 72,000 and come back down, which, man, I don't really think that there's high probability of that happening right now. If that does happen, though, then I do expect us to be set up for a new all-time high in 2025, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. And I also will maybe some people do want to hear that. Now, let me know in the comment section below. Do you want the Bitcoin bull market to go deep into 2025? I'm curious. I think there's a lot of people that are not as patient as you if you are thinking that way. But I digress. I want to say that I do think that if we break above here at 72,000 on, let's say, by August, then we're going to be hitting for $100,000 to $120,000 Bitcoin. But I will say that I do think that that may be a macro cycle top. I may think that's a macro cycle top. But until we get there, I'm not going to call it. But that's just something that I'm floating out there because it's something we should be paying attention to, especially if you look into like Elliott wave theory. A lot of those guys are saying that that would make sense as the fifth wave, which is basically the final impulse wave of a market structure. And I think that I'm seeing some sort of confluence behind that, so throwing it out there. Now, guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Also, check out some fantastic sign-on bonus we have below. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin, $4,100 sign-on bonus to Femex. All you got to do is click the link below this video in the description box. Deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. It's fantastic. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.